Jung spent considerable time studying the animus and warning women about the dangers of animus possession. The animus is essential. It provides access to logical thinking, principled action, assertiveness, and intellectual clarity. But the animus needs the ego to provide integration and balance. It needs the persona to maintain social connection. It needs the shadow to acknowledge the rejected feminine, the emotional and relational dimensions that the animus dismisses as weakness. Without these balancing structures, the animus doesn't empower a woman's consciousness. It imprisons it in rigid conviction. Catherine represents what happens when the animus operates without any other psychological components. She has intellectual clarity without emotional intelligence. She has principled conviction without relational awareness. She has logical precision without flexibility or compassion. The result isn't a strong, rational, empowered woman. It's a woman who's lost the capacity to connect, to feel, to experience the relational dimension that makes life meaningful. Jung would say Catherine desperately needs to develop her other structures. She needs an ego that could integrate both thinking and feeling, both logos and eros. She needs a persona that could help her navigate social reality without constant combat. She needs to integrate her shadow, including all the emotional and relational capacities she's rejected as weakness or irrationality. She needs to reconnect with her own feminine depths, which the animus possession has buried completely. But developing these structures would require Catherine to recognize that her absolute certainty is actually psychological rigidity. She would need to see that her intellectual strength is covering profound weakness in relationship and feeling. She would need to understand that dismissing emotion isn't rational superiority, but psychological incompleteness. And right now, locked in animus possession, Catherine can't see any of this. She just thinks, argues, judges, convinced of her rightness while everyone around her quietly withdraws from the battlefield of her presence. The animus is the bridge to logos, to clear thinking, to principled action. But clarity without compassion becomes cruelty. Principle without relationship becomes tyranny. Thinking without feeling becomes deadness. Catherine has crossed into the realm of pure thought with no way back, consumed by the masculine archetype within her, lost in opinion without connection, judgment without empathy, principle without heart. This is the tragedy of animus possession. Not evil, not emptiness, just endless rigidity and isolation, convinced of being right while becoming increasingly alone.